This program does not reflect the views of Media Network of Waterford. Tell you the truth, I don't even know if we have permission to be doing it.
We don't.
Look, if you have a problem with the show, feel free to contact me, a clown. Or
You can contact me, comedian Luis Valencia. But I owe too many people money, so I don't really answer my phone all the time. So just leave a message after the beep.
When he's out in the crowd, you'll find out that he's loud. He's dressed in all black and white. He's one hell of a sight. He's the disgruntled clown. And he's fooling around.
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Disgruntled Clown Show, high atop the penthouse in Waterford, Michigan. I'm your host, the Disgruntled Clown, and with me is your other host, comedian Johnny Hauser.
How we doing, everybody?
We are back from our little tour. That's right. It's November now, and we're back. Matter of fact, Luis is off screen right now, but he'll be out here in a little bit too. Mm-hmm. But the tour went pretty good.
It was nice. It's nice being back in the Great White North, but it was kind of cool to get away for a little while.
That's
this time
true.
of
Yeah,
year,
me and Johnny actually went down south. We went down to Sneed's Ferry,
Yes.
North Carolina.
Right.
We also stopped in Charleston, South Carolina, where we took the opportunity, Johnny, to see an old brother friend of his.
Oh, it was great. Love that
It-
town. I mean, I'm a huge history fan, so got to spend a few days down there. Learned how to make some authentic low country boil. That's outstanding.
Yeah.
So brought that back to North. And we even got some authentic North Carolina cotton
Oh,
on our
that's
trip.
right. Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
Had
That's
me
true.
run out in the field
Nothing
and everything.
nothing like seeing Johnny run across a ditch
Yeah.
into a cotton field,
Yeah.
stealing cotton.
I'm pretty sure I heard multiple shotgun clicks. I've never moved that fast in sandals in my life.
If you've never seen acres and acres of cotton, it looks just like acres and acres of corn.
Yeah.
Just
Shorter.
a little shorter.
Puffier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like popcorn all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah, but yeah, we don't get that up here, so
That's
it was pretty cool.
That's true. We stopped and saw some friends. I got to actually see some family while I was down there, which was kind of nice. Give a shout out to my nephews and niece down there. Also, some other people we met along the way.
Yeah, some really fine people down there. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
good people, good Southern hospitality.
That's true. We had a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
want to give a shout out to some people in Sneed's Ferry. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was with Mickey and
Mickey and them. Yeah,
they were great.
the club there. That salty
Hog. Yeah, they gave me a T-shirt.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
They didn't have them in my size.
yeah, they had a ladies' medium, so I was all set.
Yeah, we had a sold out show. It
Yeah,
was nice.
it was good.
Yeah,
They were fun.
It was good. We had a lot of fun. And It's a new club doing comedy now.
Yeah,
So-
sounds like they're gonna keep doing it. Too,
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. And I think they changed those lights around a little bit. I think
Yeah.
everything's gonna be fine.
They'll learn it. They're willing to learn and get better. So
Hey,
that's
we want to
cool.
give a shout out to a Latino girl too, who
That's right.
who come up there. Her and her Australian friend.
That's right. We had
Yeah.
an international show.
That's true. Yeah, they were a little drunk, and became the center of attention during the show. But they were sweet. And
Oh, they were having a good
we
time.
We talked to them after when we were back there with the products and taking pictures and all.
Yeah.
Really nice people as far
good.
as that. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Can't remember what their name was though.
I don't either. Not at all.
Sheila.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, she's Sheila. Why
Sheila.
not?
She's
yeah.
Sheila. Yeah.
Well, she's never gonna know.
That's it.
I mean, we broadcast in Carolina, right? She might see
that's
this.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll
That's
get an
true.
angry
That's
email.
true.
Send that angry email to Luis. He loves them.
Yeah, then the next night, we actually went out to Rocky Mount.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right there off of 95. I had a good time. Stayed at the Doubletree.
Yes, that was a nice hotel.
Gave
That
you
was-
cookies.
They did. Like that
and you
was.
checked in.
I mean, the rooms were nice and everything,
yeah.
but the cookies.
The cookies.
Oh man, that makes
Man.
it. That makes it right there.
They were almost as good as Luis's gummies.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's we keep them around for a reason, like
Advertising your gummies.
There you go, right? Yeah. Again, just go to the disgruntledclownshow.com and request some gummies from Luis.
That's it. Yeah. Matter of fact, we're changing Luis's name to Mr. Gummy.
Yes, the Gummy Man.
Mr. Gummy Man.
Gummy Man Valencia.
Yeah. That's it.
I think that works. You should do that from now on.
That's it,
Luis.
Mr. Gummy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a good trip.
It was a good trip. I mean, did a lot of comedy.
We did. And actually, Friday night, we were right next to Camp Lejeune.
Oh, yeah.
Surrounded by Marines, which brings
There was
me...
a lot of Marines.
Yeah, which reminds me, actually, I think it's time for us to do our salute to the defenders of the First Amendment.
Hey,
We've
got it
one
right
this
here.
week. Yeah.
Got it right here.
And
yeah.
what we do, if you've not seen it before, what we do is we like to salute one of our brave men and women from the armed forces. So if you have anyone that you would like to submit, please go again to the disgruntledclownshow.com.
Yeah, who defend the First Amendment.
First Amendment.
Because without the First Amendment, we don't have a show.
We don't get to do this.
Okay, that's it. Once you start regulating what we can say, we might as well pack up and go to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Or go
Russia.
Go to Russia.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna work. Look at me. The suit wouldn't look good in red.
Honestly, if I'm left with too much free time, it gets bad for everyone involved. So I'm
That's
glad
it,
that we get
definitely.
to do this. So who we got this week, John?
This month of November, this month we have we have an Air Force guy.
Air Force.
Airman,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you see his picture right there. He served from 2009 to 2013. A senior airman, Joshua Buck.
Senior. So
Senior.
he gets saluted a lot.
Senior. Oh, yeah. Yep. Airfield Management, 35th Operations Support Squadron. And get this, Mishawa, if I said that correctly.
Oh, I'm sure you've butchered it.
Yeah,
I'm sure that was, you've offended an entire culture.
Mishawa, Japan.
Japan. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Land of the
definitely-
rising sun.
That's it. So definitely want to salute you. So there you go, Joshua. Thanks for doing the job.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, because without you, I could be working at McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't want to get a real job.
Yeah, definitely.
That's no fun.
No, not at all.
Plus, I have no skills. So that
Oh,
doesn't. You know this.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why.
true.
That's why we're here together.
Yeah, but you play those video games pretty good.
Yeah, but most people. I mean, like, I'm not good enough for people to pay me to do it.
Right,
You know
that's
what I mean?
true.
Like,
true.
yeah. If you want to watch a stoner just sit around and giggle at himself for a while, like that.
That's
but
true.
Other than that, nobody's gonna pay me.
Yeah, good deal. But yeah, definitely with this, the First Amendment, we can definitely thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, we got some more stuff coming up.
We do.
We got Thanksgiving coming.
Yeah.
We got Thanksgiving coming, which is kind of cool. We've gotten some emails, John, from people, some that saw us when we were performing, different questions and stuff they're asking.
I love questions.
Couple of ladies want to know if you're single, and I kept telling them, I was more worried about the man bun thing.
Oh well, the man bun plays.
It must work,
The
man.
man bun plays.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's
Apparently.
it's functional too because it hides the bald spot quite
Is
well.
that it?
And I'm not a very tall guy, so I'm often
Right,
looked down
right.
upon,
That's
both
true.
physically and for all the other reasons. But I mean, I've never done this before my whole life. I am still single for the most part. Pictures preferred, but I think it plays well. I like it.
Hey, you can easily email John by going to the Disgruntled Clown Show and go down there where email is.
Yeah.
And just address the thing to John.
Yeah,
And,
if these can be addressed to me, if you're going to send any pictures, don't send those to Luis. That none of us wants.
No, tell them what South American country they'll end up in.
Yeah, absolutely,
that's
right. But yeah, by all means, if you think you got what it takes to tame this man bun, you go right ahead. Send
There
those
you go,
emails.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, do you have a preference on women?
The ones that talk to me,
Is that it?
normally,
That
yeah,
simple?
like the runners and screamers. I don't have time for that anymore. But
See, my wife, y'all know Squirrel Killer.
absolutely.
She told me that I have a flavor.
Oh, in women. Okay.
She says she can always tell if a woman that I was in a crowd and I saw a woman, which ones I would look at, which ones I wouldn't. She says it doesn't matter about their body type. Like you could have 4 women figured exactly the same, okay?
I like this already.
But only one of them I would look at.
Yeah. Well, see, they do that. They travel in packs, and they always surround. There's at least one or two hot ones surrounded with like security. And the security women, they don't go home. They go out to protect the women that get invited to leave the bar with someone. And those are tough to crack. Like if you can get through security in
How
a
come
group
John's
of women.
making this like a stalking thing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm talking
I mean-
about his flavor of women, and now he's broken it down to security. He's got to get through.
I'm 43 and single. I've had a lot of time to figure this out.
To get to the two, you know, it's like he's sitting there across the room going, "All right, if I break to the right, cause a distraction to the left,
I mean,
those two henchmen will look that way."
when you get
Then I
kicked out
slide
of
it-
a lot of clubs, you figure out how to like talk.
I
your way
get the
through.
van by the back door. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Damn,
I
John."
could spot him. Be like, ooh,
We were
she's
talking
gonna be a
about your
problem.
flavor.
Right.
You know, if you have a flavor in women, you're like, they're breathing. I just got to get past the security.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. The ones that are allowing me to approach them. That's my type.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, I mean, you learn a lot when you live your whole life single. You know what I mean? You get a different perspective. So
I don't know. I think I think Squirrel Killer was sadly mistaken. You know, on my
on your flavor.
my flavor
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. I like long hair women, but short hair women.
So is that
I
why
don't
you're
wanna-
a fan of the man bun?
I don't want
Is
to. I
this
don't
a-
want to cause a problem with. You know, I don't want short hair women sending me nasty emails. Short hair women are beautiful.
Yeah,
too, you know?
absolutely.
I just, you know.
I'm not. That's why I'm not going to categorize it because I don't.
See, I'm
I don't
not
wanna
single.
lose-
I'm married.
Yeah.
I made the choice when I found her. But I've been married a couple of times.
Now I got to ask, with Squirrel Killer, were you really the one that made the choice? Because I feel like that was more one of the ones she's like, all right, we're going to get married.
Oh, no, I made the choice.
Yeah.
I can prove that.
Okay.
I can prove that. First night I met Squirrel Killer, I was in a club, and I told her to go sit down at the bar and tell the bartender whatever she wanted.
Oh.
I'd pay for her and her girlfriend, right?
Okay.
She's
Classic.
she was with this
Classic
girlfriend.
maneuver.
I get done doing what I'm doing. I turn around. I see her girlfriend, but I don't see her. And I go, "Where'd she go?" She goes, "Oh, she just left." I go, "What do you mean left?" She goes, "She went out the door."
Yeah.
I go, "What?" She goes, "Well, here, you can talk to me." I go, "No, I can't."
She's security.
And I took off after her. And I'm in the clown suit running through this parking lot in the most darkest back alley you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. I've known some of those alleys.
And I'm running. Well, you played the club.
Yeah.
I'm running, and I see her taillights where she gets in and touches the brake. You know, when you get in.
Okay.
And I'm yelling at her, hey, wait up, wait up.
So she's trying to make her getaway, and
She
a clown is
sees me.
screaming at her through the parking lot.
She sees me in her rearview mirror as she's backing up, and she goes, "Look at this fool."
Look at this clown.
And she drives off. She drives off.
Yeah.
3 days later, she's thinking about it. She went on the internet and just sent me a message. You wouldn't believe where she had me meet her for the first time.
I wouldn't.
She said, "We got to meet in a public place."
That I get.
And I'm thinking, okay, that's cool, you know. She had me meet her at a McDonald's.
Okay. Because no one's ever been murdered there.
Yeah, but at a McDonald's.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So, like, did Ronald think he had beef or something? Did this look like a West Side Story when
well,
you
the
walked
problem
in?
with Ronald is, how do I compete with him?
I mean,
He's got a Big Mac,
yeah,
a quarter pounder,
yeah,
okay? I mean, how do you compete with the guy? And he's got houses all over the place.
he does. He does have a lot of houses.
So how am I supposed to live up to that while I'm talking to her in the parking lot?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got a quarter pounder. You're about a 250 pounder. I get it. That's tough. Well, see, what I used to do back in the day is when I would approach a woman at a club, and what I did, you see several of them sitting at the table. My trick was you always approach the most, like the hottest one that's out of your league
See,
first.
he's still on that hunt thing.
No, but that's what you do. See,
he still hasn't said what his flavor is.
Yeah.
We have no blondes, no redheads, no tall, no
You
short.
go to
He
the-
is literally still just giving his idea how he's tracking.
Yeah.
You know what he is? You got to hunt them.
They-
You got to sneak up on them.
I mean, they're
very
fast.
quietly
They keep in shape
and
nowadays.
be real quiet.
But you
'Cause
always hit on the hottest one, right, at the table. That way, when she inevitably shoots you down, then you can start hitting on the one you were actually there to hit on to begin with, and it doesn't seem like it's more impressive because she knows she's not the hot one at the table.
And he's wondering why he doesn't ever get laid.
No, I'm not actually. I'm just explaining it.
I mean, yeah.
There's no
Like he
confusion.
doesn't know the other ones already think that. They don't know that he girl hopped.
I mean,
He came in on the beauty, but he's going to settle for Mabel.
at least they know that I'm smart enough to know that that's the field I got to play in. Like, I'm not deluding myself. I want to show them that I understand the game.
Hi. I'm a loser. Be one with me.
Right? Like, you know what? Well, because that's the thing. Like, that less hotter friend knows exactly what it's like to be
Less
like
hotter.
me.
He even refers to her.
She's still hot.
Less hotter.
She's
the
still
less
hot,
hotter.
But I'm the less hotter friend in my group of friends most of the time. So no, I know what it's like to have your friends always get get the hook while you're left like, well, I guess it's just me alone. I guess. So it's like, they understand the game. They know that you're on a.
Dr. Phil, this is why we need you to come to our show.
Yeah, that would
This
help
is
a
it
lot.
right here.
Yeah.
We need to do an intervention or something.
I don't care what he tells me. I'm not losing the man bun. The man bun stays. That's a line I will draw.
Well, we don't have a guest today.
No, we don't.
We do not.
I feel like we were either doing too great a job or.
You know what it was? Because it was October and that was our month. That was the Halloween, the whole. I got tons of candy, did you?
You know what? I did not actually. I just went and bought a bunch of candy for myself.
Oh, see, I waited till about, I don't know, it was probably about 8 o'clock last night when it got real dark.
Yeah.
I just went and stood on the corner and waited behind the tree.
Yeah, but that's not a Halloween thing for you. That's just a night out.
Yeah, but hey, they're all carrying those little pumpkin things. And you know what? You run by and snatch it fast enough, nobody holds those tight.
No, they don't. I mean, little kids are pretty easy.
My
to knock
problem's
down.
running away.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I got one of those little scooters.
Oh, there you go. You just like an armed, or that's what a mobile burglary.
That's
I
it.
guess.
Hey, you see where state won?
I did. I don't pick sides on that battle. I'm from West Virginia, so I'm a West Virginia fan. But it was a hell of a game.
Yep,
was a lot of fun.
state won.
Yeah, state
State
won. So
won, which
half the state is happy. The other half is Michigan.
Do you
fans.
think it's literally divided that way? Half the state,
I think it's pretty close.
half the state green, half the state blue.
I think so, really. I mean, because the thing about it is, like, half of the state of Michigan can actually get into Michigan State, so that's that half, and then the other half just follows Michigan because none of them can actually get into that school. So, yeah, I think it's about 50-50. But, yeah, that's why I like not having to choose a side, because I can just watch the idiots stress out while I just sit back and enjoy myself.
There we go. All right, then.
Speaking of idiots, actually, and it is getting busy, I think it's about time to go to our buddy Luis with the comedy forecast, don't you think?
That's it. We usually have, segment sponsors, and I think it is time for Louise. So
I know he's got a lot to talk about because things are getting real busy again.
So
That's good.
we're going to go to Louise for the comedy forecast.
All right, now it's time for your comedy forecast for the month of November. I am Luis Valencia, also known as Mr. Gummy. So the big comedy clubs we have here in Michigan, in Grand Rapids, we have Dr. Grins. In Waterford, over here, it's not written down, so I gotta kind of guess. In Waterford, we have One Night Stands, and then farther over in Royal Oak, somewhere around Detroit, is Comedy Castle. And the first week of November, the 4th through 6th, and Dr. Grins in Grand Rapids is Kelsey Cook. At One Night Stands will be Rob Little. And one of my favorites at the Comedy Castle will be Rocky Laporte. He's very funny. I watched him on Comedy Central growing up. On Saturday, the 6th of November in Davison, one night show somewhere around this area. I believe I was there many years ago. It will be Dave Welfare, and then not too far along from there in Sanford will be Bob Phillips. So the next day, on Sunday, at one night show only at the Comedy Castle over in Royal Oak will be John Lovitz will be come through to do one show. The next day, Monday, at the same place at the Comedy Castle will be Rich Shidner, I believe is how you say it. I've never heard the name before, but Rich Shidner will be also at the Comedy Castle on Monday, the 8th of November. Thursday, the 11th in Grayling, I got that one good on that time. In Grayling will be Dave Welfare. Nope, I lied. It's Dan Brown. There's a lot of lists and a lot of names up here. A lot of comedy going on in November. So it'll be Dan Brown in Grayling. On Friday in Lakeview, kind of more over this area, will be Dan Brown again. And on the same day, Friday the 12th, way over down here around in Dundee, will be Dave Welfare. On the next day, Saturday the 13th, in Durand, which is somewhere between Flint and Lansing here, in Durand will be Dan Brown. And when it comes to the comedy clubs, again, we got Dr. Grins, One Night Stands, and the Comedy Castle will be Kevin Bozeman in Grand Rapids, Kevin Farley in One Night Stands in Waterford, and John Heffron will be at the Comedy Castle that weekend. On Monday the 15th in Bellevue, I believe is somewhere around this area over here. In Belleville will be Dan Brown. So he's got a lot of shows coming up this month. So if you guys are in a different area, you can catch him in a lot of different places. Dan Brown will be all over. The 11th through 13th, we talked about that already. The 15th will be Dan Brown in Belleville. The weekend of 18th through 20, Dr. Grins will be Steve Ranazazi, I believe. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. Sorry. And then in One Night Stands will be Julie Scoggins. And then the Comedy Castle that same weekend will have Dave Attell. So a lot of good comedy going on that weekend. If you guys want to check that out, that's where they'll be. Saturday, the 20th of November in Swartz Creek, which is somewhere over here around Flint area, will be Billy Ray Bauer. So we had him on the show many episodes ago. If you guys remember that one, he will be there. Wednesday, the day right before Thanksgiving on the 24th, at the Comedy Castle will be Bill Bouchard doing a one-night show. And then finally, to wrap up the weekend right before the month of December, the 26th through 27th, Dr. Grins will be Dave Dyer. One Night Stands in Waterford will be Zach Martina. And Nathan Timmel will be at the Comedy Castle in Royal Oak. So that's a lot of comedy going on. A lot of comedy to check out. Go check out your local comedy clubs. And that is your monthly comedy forecast for the month of November. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Well, thanks again for the comedy forecast, Luis. A lot of shows going on. Things are getting busy this time of year, which is great. And in fact, Luis, you've been pretty busy. Just got off the road. So why don't you come on over and tell us how your trip went?
Hey, Mr. Gummy. You know that's your new name.
Yeah, I've been hearing it.
I'm gonna call you Mr. Gummy.
Yeah. I remember I got off stage when we were in Fort Wayne, and someone actually called. I didn't know you came up with that name for me yet, and someone was like, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Gummy?" I was like, "How do they know?" But yeah, so I like it. It fits.
Me and Luis just got back from doing a little October tour. Yeah. We got to bounce around, went down in Indiana, and I got the great opportunity to go to Fort Wayne. At the Fort Wayne Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And which we'd like to give a shout out to the owner, Mr. Mike Mosley. Moses. Mike Moses.
Yeah.
Runs a real good operation down there.
Yeah, it was a nice fun.
We give a shout out to the wait staff too.
Yeah.
They never.
Italy and Erica.
Yeah, Italy and Erica.
Yeah, that was a fun, good time.
It
there
was.
Too.
It was good. A lot of and the Canadians.
The Canadians
showed up.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
And let's
too.
not forget the brother, the brother, the cousin.
And we had people coming from all over in that show. We had someone from Hawaii.
Yeah.
People came from Canada.
3 hours away.
Yep.
From southern Indiana.
Yeah.
Drove all the way because that was the closest we were coming. So they drove up.
Yeah.
Also, the aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle Charlie and Aunt Peg.
Yep.
Yeah. They showed up and it was a good time.
It was a really good weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Halloween was,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't look out of place at all this time. People looked at him, and they were first time I ever seen someone see clown as the clown and cheer him on instead of being like scared, like, oh, geez, he's gonna kidnap me.
We had some fun at the hotel though. Every time the elevator door opened, because they were holding in town too the National Wheelchair Basketball Association competitions.
NWBA.
Yeah, with the kids. They were all underage.
Yeah.
And which we want to give a shout out to them.
Yeah,
especially the Grand Rapids, Michigan
team. I almost just rode back with them because I was like, I had seen enough of clown at that point.
Yeah, they were those kids were good.
Yeah.
Real good.
A lot of them
We
got
had
scared, though. There's
we had
some-
breakfast with them.
Yeah.
We had breakfast with them in the morning in the lobby of the hotel, which we're not allowed to mention the name of the Holiday Inn Express,
Yeah.
Because you can't do that. But yeah, they treat us well.
Yeah, it was very good. I can't wait to go back there again. It was a fun,
Oh yeah,
it was a fun
yeah,
weekend.
definitely fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a good time.
Yeah.
It was.
It's a nice town too. I never really like drove through Fort Wayne. Every time I went there, it was like a one-nighter. But I'd get in late and then I would leave like right after the show. So this time I got to spend a little more time, and it's a pretty nice
We
city.
were there a few days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was really nice.
we got to go to the fancy Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, went to a real fancy Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, they had hibachi, sushi.
They had everything.
And they had people there making the sushi.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes you see it out. You see like a tray of sushi, and you're looking around like, I don't see any fish around here anywhere. Where did
Right.
it come from? You know? But it was right there. They had it set
Right.
up. So it was pretty
that's pretty
fancy.
cool.
Living the high life out on the road. It's nice to be traveling again.
that's it.
It's good to
Y'all
be doing
need
shows.
to make sure you come out to a show somewhere. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and I mean,
Definitely.
if you guys want, you guys can hit us up on the Disgruntled Clown Show. We can have a full,
Oh, that's it.
full
Definitely.
show. All three
Or
of us.
just always keep watching the comedy forecast with Gummy.
Mr. Gummy.
It's the Gummy. As far as that,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Find him running around with Denise eating gummies.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. I was surprised because I didn't bring anything. We were going in Indiana, and it's not legal there, so I'm a law-abiding citizen, so I didn't bring anything with me there, and no gummies or any type of.
First thing people started asking him,
Yeah.
"You got any gummies?
Yeah, I was like, man, maybe I should have.
Didn't you just come from Michigan?"
Maybe the one time that I ever break the law ever, that should have been it, but I don't know. But that was a good time.
And
I
the
really liked
Indiana
it.
State Police right now are going,
Yeah.
Luis Levencia.
Yep, this is to get my card, my plates, and everything. No thanks. Yeah, I just play it safe. I just play,
Now
just
stop.
play it cool.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, it really
Good
was.
show. You had some real nice shows
Yeah,
as far as that. And we had a good time.
it's good traveling. I just like being on the road.
Y'all
again,
make sure you go to the Facebooks because the pictures are all over the
Oh
Facebook.
yeah. If you guys keep checking it out, we'll put your photos on there. When you take pictures with us, we'll go ahead and put it on the
Oh yeah,
website.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyone who saw the shows, by all means, send us some pictures.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
I'm still working on it. I guess I got to get the pictures on my phone, but I just take them on the people's phone, and sometimes I'll put it like on the reverse, like I'm taking a picture of you, but it's really just like a picture of my dumb face.
So when you're going through your phone,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, have a little fun
When
with
people demand that you take the pictures.
Yeah.
That's the one we hate, people. When you demand, look, I don't care if you want to take a picture of Luis. Don't shove the camera at me and go, hey, take our picture. You can be a little politer, please. You
I
know?
mean, it happens to me too, though, because
Right.
they're like, "Oh, we want a picture with the clown," and then they give me the phone. I'm like, "Well, it's part of it. It's just my
That's
turn."
what you ought to start doing. Take a picture, reverse it, take a picture.
That's what I
of
did.
yourself.
There's a few people with their phones right now. They're looking through like, "Oh yeah, we got pictures with the clown in."
That's the guy that opened up
Yeah,
for
he
me.
opened. He was supposed to be taking pictures of us. Got him.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's funny.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what they get.
Well, man, I am so glad for the run, and we're going to have to do this again. I guess we'll start booking something.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, like you guys seen the comedy forecast. There's a lot of comedy going on, not just around Michigan.
Go out and
but
support your clubs.
local clubs.
Yeah.
They're bringing in the comedians that are,
We've all
out
been
there
cooped
working.
up for a long time, and these comics have been cooped up too, so they're ready to cut loose and have some fun.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure you come on out too. Hey, Luis, it's good seeing you.
Yeah, it was
Glad
fun.
you're still with us on the show, and we'll keep watching those forecasts.
Oh yeah, December is looking real good too. So
Well, thanks again, Luis. That was great. Like he said, a lot of good comedy coming back now. So get out there and support your local clubs. Go to the disgruntledclownshow.com for all of that. And make sure you check out our show. And as we wrap up real quick, Clown, I wanted to give one more shout out. As you said, we were in the Carolinas a couple weeks ago. Want to say thank you so much to the wonderful people of North and South Carolina, and especially my good friend Adam.
He's kissing up.
Oh, yeah. Adam and his dog Huckleberry, who is a very good boy. They were nice enough to get me stoned and send me on my way as I left town.
There you
So,
go.
promised him I'd give him a shout out. So thanks again, folks. It was wonderful down there. Can't wait to come back.
Hey, well, that's your November show, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of Gummy, Mr. Gummy,
The Gummy Man.
the Gummy Man, and Johnny Hauser, I'm the Disgruntled Clown, and we just want to tell you, look, it's all about the laughter, okay? And if the freedom of speech. And if you're going to say something and exercise your right of freedom of speech, you can say it to whoever you want to. That's what's the beauty of it. But remember, when you say whatever you want to, somebody else has the right to say whatever they want to you too. So just make sure it's funny, and we'll all get along. I'm the Disgruntled Clown, high atop the penthouse, downtown Waterford, Michigan.
When he
Good
comes
night.
to your town, he's not fooling around. And when he comes around, he'll get rid of your frown. He's the Disgruntled Clown.